Hi, you're welcome to my corner today. We're going to be looking at ways to show honor to your spouse, right? Sometimes we tend to behave in a way that our spouse think that we don't honor them, or we don't value them, or we don't respect them. So you will be wondering, or someone might be wondering, but I value this person, I love this person. You love the person, but you're not really showing that you value them. So here are some ways that we express honor, value, and appreciation to your spouse. So number one is active listening, right? You know how when you're talking to somebody and they are just pressing their phones, they are not even paying attention to what they are saying, how do you feel? You feel you are not important. You feel that thing you're talking about is not important. You feel you are wasting your time. So active listening helps your spouse to know that you really honor them. It helps them to know that you value them. Number two is appreciation and gratitude. So when one or two gestures is done to you, when your spouse goes an extra mile to do one or two things for you, that appreciation that comes from you sends a message of value, sends a message of honor. So a simple thank you, a simple hug passes a great message. Number three is respecting their boundaries, right? The fact that you're in love with this person doesn't mean you should just choke the person, right, with your love. Sometimes this person wants to be alone. Sometimes there are informations that the person wants to keep just for the moment, right? Maybe he or she is still processing it. There are some informations that are official, and then you going through that person's phone and getting those informations doesn't show that you honor what the person does, or you should respect the person's privacy. That you are in love with the person doesn't mean that you shouldn't respect boundaries. Do we understand? Okay, I give an example again. Let's say a person and his family members, right? His siblings. So maybe there's something that is going on and he doesn't want to relate it with you at that moment. Respecting boundary is you holding your peace for that moment. That shows honor. Then the next is communicate openly and honestly, right? So when you communicate with your spouse openly, it shows honor. It shows regard. When you are sincere, when your integrity is not questionable, right? When you do something and you are sincere about it, you do something wrong and you are sincere about it, it shows honor. Celebrating of achievements, something exciting, something wonderful just happened to this your person, to this your husband or your wife, and he's celebrating. You joining in and celebrating shows how much you honor the person. You even taking the lead, right? You are the cheerleader of the whole celebration. Shows how much you honor this person, right? When your spouse is celebrating about something and you are just lagging behind, it's other people that are carrying the matter on their head. It doesn't show value. It doesn't show honor. Another way to show honor to your spouse is spending time with the person, right? So it is not about being present and not present. You have to be present and be present. Physically, emotionally, everything present. It shows that you actually honor your spouse. Small gestures, right? Showing up for them, sometimes pausing your own and doing something for them, no matter how little, shows that you honor them. And the truth is, when you honor people, they feel it, they notice it, and they know it. See you next time. Bye.